All right. So we proceed with our module 3 of our training, and today I will be sharing with you the 4 abilities to becoming free on social media. The 4 abilities to becoming free on social media. Things that you should be doing, things that are going to make you financially free. They are going to help you break limitations. In fact, I was supposed to call this the 4 abilities to becoming limitless on social media. So that will get us into our training. The 4 things: number 1, increasing your visibility. We shall learn about how to do that. Number 2 is raising the power of likability. Number 3, developing your influence ability. Number 4, growing your profitability. So 1, we are going to look at how you can increase. You need to increase your visibility. It's the first thing in network marketing, in business. The product that has more attention, the business that has more attention is most likely to make more sales. If you are not having attention, if few people know you on social media, of course, in a good way, in a greater way, like if they know you, if people know that you help other people live a better life, many people know you for that, you are most likely to make more money. So you have to increase your visibility. Your visibility on social media is very vital. Number 2, we shall look at how we can raise the power of likability, whereby people who see you like what you do, like what you share, like what you post. Is very important, and we shall talk about how to increase or to develop the power of influence ability. And then we'll look at the profitability. So you can see these are in the order of priority. The last one comes after the first 3. You cannot make profits unless you have dealt with the first 3. I want to ensure that the people I'm talking to, you are surely putting in practice the things I'm training you. How many of us here, if you surely have practiced what I trained in the previous 2 modules? Please go ahead and respond to me in the chat room. If there is something, tell me what you did in the chat room. Go ahead and type it. Go ahead and type it. What did you do on social media after the 2 modules of training I've given you the past 2 days? Or upline, I went and I did ABCD. Can you just go in the chat room and tell me what are some of the changes? What are some of the lessons that you drew from our training and were being able to apply in your social media business, marketing? Please go ahead and do it. Everybody, if you have been on the previous 2 modules and you didn't do anything, then there is something wrong with the way you are taking your business. Very important. Okay. Now let's look at these 4 abilities. Let's start with the first ability. How do we increase our visibility? When we talk about visibility, we basically, I want you to think about a company like a Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has been able to increase their visibility so much that almost everybody knows it. It is power. It is very powerful when you are in business and everybody knows your product, knows you, knows what you deliver. That is what is going to put you in the position where you make a lot of money. You make either it's sales, so you have to increase your visibility. Same in your social media building. If people can't find you, then they can't buy from you. You have to know that. Understand the Facebook algorithm. Algorithm is the way Facebook determine who to show what. Do you know that I can post you can post something Probably we have the same number of friends on Facebook, maybe 1,000 of them, like 1,000 friends. 1,000 friends, and you post something the same time, okay? Even if it's the same, you can post the same piece of content, but mine is going to receive more engagement. It is going to receive more likes. It is going to receive more comments, maybe even people sharing it, okay? So what determines that is what we call the Facebook algorithm. Algorithm, you can know, you can play around with it. You know how to, what Facebook consider to show people what you post, to show people your account. Because if you don't understand, you can post something and you have many friends and only 5 people have seen your post out of the 1,000 people you have. Reason being, somewhere, somehow, you didn't master the art of Facebook algorithm. So use the FAP formula. FAP means friend list, friends list, engagement, and post. So if you are going to create your visibility, you are going to be visible on Facebook. You want to be visible. If you are going to increase your visibility on Facebook, I want you to go out there to create 1 million friends, to connect with people. So when you connect with people, your mindset is to be friendly, to have a friend on Facebook. And when you send a friend request, you know, you have to ensure that you are engaging with people's content. Don't just be a taker, be a giver. Let me repeat that for you. Don't be a more taker on social media. When I saw being a more taker, you are always, sending links, telling people to watch your video, telling people to go and join your business, to go and buy your product. You want to take from them. You are trying to take from them. I want you to be a more giver. When Facebook knows that this person is genuine, is giving. Remember, social media is a socializing platform. Socializing platform, meaning you need to be social. You know, those people we call this person is very social. We just remove the word media. They don't use another media. They use the media of the mouth probably, but you have to be social on social media to be able to increase your visibility. When I say being social, interact with other people's posts. Comment, give good what? Give advice. Someone has posted something. You go ahead and comment, give a recommendation, maybe give a recommendation of a product, service, if it may not necessarily a global product. I mean, just be somebody who want to give, on your posts. You post, we talk about posting. But when we talk about engaging, I encourage you to engage with people's posts. Very important. The more you do it, Facebook is spotlighting your account. It's like this person. This person is genuine. This person is a human being. This person is real. And what happens? They will start showing your friends. Oh, Ashraf has commented on Stella's account post. Ashraf has done ABC. Ashraf has shared so-and-so post. Ashraf has liked so-and-so. You have now started being visible. And when we increase our visibility, we put ourselves in the position of increasing our likability. You will learn why you need to increase your likability in a few moments. So post. After engaging, you engage with other people. You need to post every day. 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 So I'm going to give you a formula. On the same formula, I want to give you an assignment starting from today, every day. Whether you are doing the business part-time or you are doing the business full-time, I want you every day to go out there and engage with someone who's in post. So let's expand these 3 points very well first, before I even leave you the assignment. So friends, what is your goal? When it comes to friends, as you are inviting, you are adding people on your friends list. You are sending Ashraf a friend request. You are sending. What is your goal? Your goal should be to connect with 100% of all your social media friends. Don't be so excited to have 5,000 people on Facebook as your friends, but yet the real people, the real friends are 5. Better have 5 people on Facebook, yet you talk to them. 5, of course, is a very minimal number. That was not supposed to be even used as an example. But what I'm trying to mean is the most important thing is these people that are your friends on Facebook, you connect with them. It does not make sense to have 5,000 people on your Facebook as your friends, but yet in your sense, you don't talk to any of them, or you just talk to 20, 50, 100 of them. So you have to start looking for being active. Remove all the inactive and keep the active ones. Upline, how do you do that? You learn with time. If you are on social media, better get used with your app. Spend time and go through it. You know, check here and there, where you feel you need to be advised. We are always around. We'll talk about that another day. Am I making sense to somebody? Are we together? So you have to ensure that at least when it comes to friends, your goal should be having conversations with every personal friend. Minimize M global members on your account. Have only those that are necessary. Maybe your mentors. Unnecessary M global members, maybe you don't talk to them, they are just there, they don't like, they don't do what. Remove them on your Facebook account. I do so. And I keep people I know, oh, these ones, they add value from me to me. The posts they make, I learn from them, the ABCD. Okay? So that's very important. That's very important. In fact, oh yeah, let me leave that. I wanted to just emphasize the point of the fellow members of AIM Global, especially people who are not your team members. If they are your team members, those are important. Have them. They should see what you are posting so that they learn from you. Like you people, you can check my account. I can't remove you. You learn from what I'm posting. I can also see what you are doing. So those are. But when I talk about people, there are some members, that this one is just a lazy distributor. Please maintain active relationships that are there and you are getting, because you have only 5,000 friends that you are given as a chance on your Facebook account. You want to maximize this relationship. Okay. Now, when it comes to engaging, react, comment, message. React, comment, message. React, can you go in the chat room and type RCM? Everyone do it. Everyone do it. Please do it. Do it now. Do it now. RCM. React, comment, message. Everyone do it. Thank you, Mamaka. Everyone type RCM. Thank you. Now, some of us, we are saying, oh, Upline, I'm a senior citizen, these things of technology, they are going to be hard for you if you don't try them. You have to break limitations in your mind. If you are not limited mentally, you will not be limited in the physical activities. So I'm not your fellow senior citizen. Our senior citizens here, you like a training, you are like, what happens? Talking about it seems complicated. It is working for, it is easy. If I show you social media, Filipinos that are 8, 7, 60 years, 70 years, they're on social media prospecting, getting numbers. You'll be amazed. Mama Grace from Nigeria, she's always on social media. She's above 65 years. You have no excuse. You have to take action. Learn. Get good. Try it. Go. Make a mistake. Get better. Go back and revisit the training. See upline, what did he say? Consult from your coach. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be willing to practice, get better. So RCM, react on people's posts. React on people's posts. When people post, don't just look at their post and go through and leave them. If you see the content is good, maybe they are talking about their newborn baby, maybe they are talking about their new vacation, maybe they are talking about the church service, how it wears. React, and don't react by liking, react by loving. How do you do that? Longer press the like button and they will bring you other options. So click on the heart. Like, love, so that you stand out, you become unique. Even the person who have reacted your post today will be like, wow, this person is unique. Okay, so you have to react. Don't just be scrolling. You are on social media. You are socializing. Now, these things are all going to add up. They will make a lot of sense as we move on. Together. So comment, give idea, respond to what they're saying. Message, I love that. When you comment on somebody's posting, when you react on something, you can message somebody. And I'll give you scripts that you can use to send them after you have messaged them. It's very important. Next, avoid frequent posts. When it comes to posting now, avoid posting too many posts at the same day, the same time. What is going to happen is you are going to compete against the Facebook algorithm. I would recommend you, if you are to post so many posts, at least give them a space of every 3 hours. Imagine if you are posting something, you post there's somebody I know, within 1 hour, they will post maybe 20 posts. It is good if you have a big audience. There are people who are having big audiences, like 1 million followers. When they, even if they are posting every 30 minutes, they will still get engagement. But if you decide to start doing that, you realize that most of your posts, they are 0 reactions, 0 comment, and that's not the goal. I'm going to teach you how to turn likes, how to turn likes, how to turn comments into prospects or distributors, how to turn every like into a prospect or a distributor. So you have to ensure that you are intentional at building your influence ability. We go on. Now, let's talk about raising the power of likability. So these are the things you must be willing to do if you are going to raise your likability. Okay? The first thing is you must decide to be consistent. You need to be consistent with your social media activities. You need to be consistent with being posting. You need to be consistent. Don't just do it once, or this month you are on, or this week you are on, next week you are off. You need to be consistent. People should reach a point where they feel you that for sure you are building up to something. When a building is starting, we don't understand what is going on when they have started digging the foundation, until it has taken some time for the builders to put on the bricks, to put on the iron sheets, to put on the timbers, to put on the, now the doors. Now that's when you realize, wow, this house is beautiful. You can't understand a vision until the owner of the vision is consistent. People are not going to follow you. People are not going to build. You know, do you know that when you get serious, this training I'm giving you is a very powerful training, very expensive. There are people, I paid for it a lot of money, a lot of dollars to get this course. You know what? You find there are people, do you know that there are people who make the money they make from their Facebook accounts is maybe 5 times someone's salary in a big office, what Facebook pays them, because they built their likability. Now they are big brands. So don't take this training for granted. Tomorrow you can reach a point when your social media Facebook account has 100,000 followers, 50,000 followers, 500,000. There's a Dr. Mujajat from Lusaka, just like Dr. Mlam is an elderly gentleman, but he mastered this art. He knows what he built his page. It has 500,000 followers from all over the world. So he doesn't need to place adverts on TV because his page is already bigger than even the national TV. The people it reaches to, it is more the page. When he posts something, maybe after 24 hours, more than 5 million people have viewed it, have seen it, have come across his post. So you have to be consistent. It does not happen overnight. 5,000 people, 10,000 have reacted, they have liked the post. This takes consistent action. Every day be willing to post, every day be willing to say hi, every day be willing to like, every day be willing to give value. So we are going to do 3 things. Number 1, stay consistent. Number 2 is create conversations. Have conversations with people. In the comment section is have conversation, you know, that build up. In the, let me be specific, have conversations in Messenger. Message people. Hi, my name is Ashraf. Hi, thank you for liking my post. We shall talk about the scripts that you will use. And now, most of all, give value. Give irresistible value. We'll talk about posting shortly. Give irresistible value. Give value when it comes to commenting. Give value in the comment section. Recommend something. You know what I mean? Give advice. When you see someone has posted something, oh, I'm confused, what should I buy? I'm in a shop. Recommend. Tell them I like this because of ABCD. Oh, by the way, someone is telling you I'm looking for something around this place, ABCD. Tell them you know, engage. Build up conversation and give value. When every comment you leave on someone's post, every reaction, every comment, more especially, people are going to see that small, very beautiful, very, very amazing post, very amazing profile, and they want to follow and see who you are. Mama Esther, I know you have a very good picture. There is a very good picture that has been on your WhatsApp profile. Please, I recommend that picture to be on your Facebook profile. It is very complete. It is very attractive. It is going to make people say, wow, I am talking to a very responsible mama. Very good. I recommend, if even you, some of you, there are some pictures, you know, Dr. Mlambia, Doc, I know you have a very good picture. There are some pictures you took recently that are very, very good. They are very professional. Go ahead and put that picture. The one you used as your profile picture, it can work as your cover photo, you with your wife and your son and daughter. That's very good. So that when a person visits your account, they can say, oh, this person. So that when you comment, they say, ah, yeah, Dr. Mlambi. They can see your picture is more like your logo. The profile picture you use on Facebook is more like your logo. The way you see Facebook logo, you can recognize it anywhere, even if it is far. Are we learning? Okay? So You have to ensure that this picture is something that you are truly, you say this is the best, you give it the best. Your profile picture is your logo. Go in the chat room and type it. My profile picture is my logo. So be consistent. My time is running out. We left with a few minutes. Okay, now watch this. This is amazing. This, I like it. How to build your influence ability. This is good. Influence. Influence is where people fall in love with you. One, they believe in what you do. They believe in your advice. All together. Influence. What is influence? Influence design is defined the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone. The capacity, meaning you build capacity. We build capacity. It doesn't happen overnight. Influence is the capacity. When you see somebody saying, I am inspired by A, B, C, D. Or saying, if it comes to A, B, C, D, I trust so and so. They know that. I don't doubt their advice when it comes to this. If I'm looking for A, B, C, D, I go to so and so. That person is an influencer in that individual's life. They have been able to build a capacity. I want you to decide to build the capacity. You have to take time to build the capacity. It doesn't happen in 1 month. The capacity to have an effect on a character, development, or behavior of somebody. Think of someone who has influence over you. Les Brown has influence over me. When it comes to speaking, if you talk to me about anything about it, public speaking, he is the first person who gets on my head because he built capacity as a speaker. He built capacity on social media. He built capacity in what he does that I trust him. I follow him because of that. I want you to decide to be that person. Build the capacity. Why we look up to those who influence us? Number one, we want to live our lives the way that person lives. We respect their knowledge on certain topics, and we admire the success they have had in the same field we are involved in. You talk about Barnabas, you talk about Elias, you talk about these top leaders, Duncan. What happens? The reason why you talk about them is because they have built capacity in the field of network marketing, that they have influence over you. When they recommend a book, you read it. When they go to a certain event and they tell you go, you go. They have built capacity in that field. We together? Are you learning? So you have to also build your capacity. Build your capacity on social media. Next, how do we achieve this? How do we build the capacity to become influencers? Here are the keys. Number one, contact somebody at least 12 times. Contact somebody at least 12 times. Somebody should be in contact. You should be able to reach out to them at least 12 times on social media. Someone should engage with at least 32 pieces of your content. When you see someone has liked your posts, 32 posts of yours, they have been able to engage, to comment, either comment or share. Just know you have got influence over that person. But let me tell you something. If you build influence, what happens is prospect looks for you. Don't you think the way you prospect is the same way Barnabas prospect or Elias prospect? They have built capacity that sometimes prospects go to them. Okay? It takes time. It takes time. So contact somebody at least 12 times. and let them get somebody engaged. The easiest way to achieve this goal of contacting somebody at least 12 times and getting them engaged with at least 32 pieces of your content, the easiest way is through creating valuable content and documenting your life. Valuable content, giving posts that are irresistible to be liked, irresistible to be commented on, irresistible to be shared. So making sure that you are creating content that people want to talk about. Okay? Remember, of course, and documenting your life. What you have eaten. People have those things where you have traveled, you have traveled somewhere. Those of us who are coming in Zambia, take advantage. Those who are coming at the event, get your good camera, get your phone. Make sure your phone, it has enough what? You're a business person. You are not using social media to waste time. I'm not teaching you to waste time on social media. I'm teaching you to use social media to build your business, to make profits out of it. So I want you to do these things, knowing that I'm not doing it for wastage of time. I am building business. So make sure your phone has enough space. And if you don't, avoid taking selfies all the time. Selfies have their own space, but make sure people take you nice pictures. And when you take nice pictures, you touch them a bit. Learn how to edit a bit pictures. Some of my pictures, I've learned to do things over time. You can get an application where you can touch a bit, put some light. We say pictures been a bit, why those pictures we go in studio. Even studios, when they snap you a picture, they don't just give it to you, they edit it a bit. They balance the light, they remove some of the shadows, and they put the light so that when the picture is really very clear. So even your phone, you can do it. And please, if you have a smaller phone, I'm not discouraging you, but you may need to work harder and invest in a better phone for your business. Okay? Yes, because you are investing. I use the term investing because it will pay you in return. Okay. And lastly, for tonight, I have to jump into another meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, you will bear with me. Growing your profitability now. You've understood what to do to increase your influence ability. Lastly, let's look at your profitability. Now it's time to monetize your visibility, your likability, your influence. You need to get good at reaching out to people at the right time. And the best time is now. Now that you have them like what you post, now that you have got them, now that you are visible to them, they see you all the time commenting. Now you have got them comment or engage with your posts. Now that you have influence over them, it is time to monetize them, to monetize your presence there now. This is the part you've been waiting for. 3 types of people to reach out to on Facebook. Number 1, people who like your posts, people who comment on your posts, and people who share your content. The scripts that you are going to use, number 1, to the people that like your post, you will tell them something like this. Hey, Bruno, thanks for loving my last post. How are things with you? How are things going with you? Always end with this question. Always end with a question. Comment if a person has it. So this is going to be an icebreaker. This is going to usher you into a conversation that is open. The person has already told you, oh, thank you. I always like your posts. Oh, thank you. I liked that post today. Where are you? Where do you stay? The conversation has started. So you can go from there, and now you will be able to even ask them, how is your family? Where are you? Where do you live? I live in Zambia, Lusaka. Oh, that's beautiful. Remember, when you were sending them the friend request, you had already checked. that this person, you do get what I'm saying? So you, as you message them, I believe you have already checked, you know that this person is in Lusaka. So where do you live, Baida? Oh, right now I'm in Lusaka, Zambia. Wonderful. Baida, I'm expanding my business in that region. Would you mind checking out? I'll give you more scripts, but for now, let's talk about the people who comment. Those who comment, these who comment are warmer people than the ones who just like. So always reply their comments. It's important, and write them something like this on a private message in their messenger. Tell them something like this: hey Bruno, thanks for connecting. Sorry for commenting on my last post. I appreciate that. How are things going with you? And for those who share, these are the warmest ones. In fact, these are boiling. You need to send something like this: hey Bruno, thanks for sharing my last post. That means a lot to me. How are things? How is everything with you? So that's going to be the scripts you will use. Ladies and gentlemen, I will request you that tonight, remember, conversation is calm before commission. Remember that. Don't just rush or right away after sending the first message. You tell them, oh, here is the link. I want you to see my, build a bit of rapport fast. Build a bit of rapport, get their number, get on WhatsApp. Don't take long. You can get 10 contacts in a day by simply doing this. So I want you to practice this, what I've told you. Go ahead and engage with other people's content. Go ahead and message, add people, start removing the unnecessary things on your Facebook account. Remove the unnecessary friends and start connecting with people that are of value. All right. So with that being said, thank you very much. This will mark the end of our training, and you've been a wonderful audience. May God bless you. See you tomorrow. I need to get into another meeting right now. Thank you.